going to go regular speed. Do me a favor, look at the player on the left. Don't look at the player on the right. Now this time let's look at the player on the right, not the player on the left. And we all know who those two players are. Now what I did was we came up with a 4-step process to our forehand. Okay? And I want to share it with you. Step 1 is what we call the unit back. With left hand taking it back, and we look for the left hand and the right hand. The right hand to come off the side of the torso, so it's a little bit up, almost shoulder level, and the left hand lines up with the back shoulder. And if you look at that in both of them, we have that right about there. We have that right about there. Separation and extension. So when we go to step 2, after step 1, both extremities have extended to where the right hand is exactly behind them. And we look for them to have the racket face looking at the fence behind them. And the left arm, if you're looking at them from the side, is lined up with the front shoulder. And if you look at both of them, we have that extension of that arm, this hand lined up with that front shoulder, extension of the arm lined up with the front shoulder. And we also get 3, racket's going to go below ball level, hips start rotating, they lead into the ball with the butt cap, and contact is with full arm extension. And an interesting part is we call this the break. The left hand is the break that prevents him from over rotating, so the ball doesn't go from making impact in the center of the racket to making impact up here. It becomes next thing we have is we have an inner rotation of the forearm. Racket face remains looking at the opposing side where the ball's going, and they come across our body. That was actually off the ground, but the off the ground was after, as all that force is released into the impact moment. It's a time jump to get released the force that's compressed against the ground into the moment of impact. That's number 1. Number 2. And then number 4. Girl on the front is about 6.5. Girl on the back was 5. We've done that for the backhand, for the forehand. Can we do that in a group? Yes. And you can see that we have 1, 2, 3 pros roaming, as one pro is actually heading the exercise when they're just going through those. You can look at that and you can say, well, they've been telling me for months now that I cannot stand the kids around and have them do nothing, that they all need to be doing something. I agree with you, they need to be doing something. Are they all doing something? Yes. When they get to us, they're coming after school. So we're dealing with the fact that they come from a very controlled environment at school where they want to go into an open environment and they get to play around. We exchange with them. When they show off, we bring to their attention, look, at the same ritual for warm-up laps, same amount of laps, same dynamic stretching every day, and we start every drill session with the same topic. We are here today to learn. I know you guys just got done with school. School was boring. You were locked in a room. If you give me 25 minutes of your attention to learn, then I'll release you and I'll let you do stuff that you like to do. We have Djokovic and we have Murray. And the backhand is similar. There's a 4-step process. Step 1 was a turn, but there is a grip change on the dominant hand on both of them with the take back. So they don't hit the on the take back, there's a slight grip change. So we teach you to switch the grip. So step 1 in our process will be this position. And if you look at it, what we're looking at is we're looking for an extension of the arms. They achieve that by actually just lifting their hands a little bit. If they lift their hands, the arms extend when they take the racket back. That's our step 1. Our step 2 will be the full lows. Step 1 is here, step 2 goes to here. And when we teach it with a closed stance. Or a neutral stance if I'm going to get really technical. My front toes are 45 degrees, although you can't see them right now. Step 3 now, racket's going to go down, butt cap facing the ball that's coming, and they're going to come out leading completely with no wrist rotation or no flipping. Watch that. Here is their step 3. And at impact, we have full extension of the arms. Step 4 is going to be an inner rotation of the left forearm, and they come across, and they have rotated the